Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever one it happens to be for you. I hope you are doing very well. So we have got the game against Chelsea next at home. I think this game is always one we seem to be up for, seems to always have mad, crazy moments, and one that we never seem to win. So I'm hoping that we can break this hoodoo. At home, we have been rather poor. Our record at home hasn't been great either. So I do think that is where it is a bit tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that we will have a really tough time actually winning this game. And I'm not somebody who's negative, so I'm not trying to be negative about it. I'm just being realistic with what has happened in the past with this game. When we swapped out all the players that we did for the game against Newcastle for the Cup, I'm assuming that he thinks that that needs to be done in order to make sure that players didn't get injured for this game, so they would be able to play. So my lineup would be Vicario. I would play Porro Spence, as we haven't got a Dogie and we haven't currently got anybody else, because Archie's not even fit either because he has also got an injury. It would be VDV and Danso. I would play, probably this time I would actually play Paulinia and Bentancur because I think that is required for this game. In the 10 role, I actually would probably play Sar. I think that Sar gets up and down. I think that he is an engine, and I think that would be good for the team. I think that would be a good way to sort of approach it. Have the two players a bit more defensive, where Sar is a bit more leggy, creative, and got drive and energy. Then I would probably play Xavi on the left, Kudos on the right, and Moani, because I think Moani needs to get more time as well. I keep saying this, he needs to get more time in his legs to get fit, and he won't get that fit unless he gets those time in his legs. So he needs to play, because when we play Richie, we definitely lose something up top. I think that creatively, we actually did create for the Newcastle game. It was just somebody to actually finish it at times, and I think defensively we looked poor because we didn't have what we normally would have there. So yeah, that's what I personally would do. Let me know what team you would personally play. It'd be interesting to see what he does. Maybe he will go for something a bit different. Maybe he'll put Kudos in the middle again, like he did before, and have somebody else out on the right, so he can be a bit more of the one that floats around, which actually did work, because that means that players aren't two-manning him as much, because I didn't expect that, although they can adjust it during the game, I guess. But yeah, that seemed to work, but we'll have to wait and see what he actually does. As I say, this game is going to be a difficult game. I'm not expecting us to win. I'm expecting us to draw. 2-2 is my score prediction. Let me know your score prediction. But as I say, I really, really hope that the players give it their absolute all, because at home we really do need to up our game when it comes to this, because it just seems like we're so meh at home, and it's just not acceptable. And I did say this at the beginning of Getting Frank, that at home people won't accept that kind of football. Away, yes, people might accept that a bit more, but when it comes to home games, we want a bit more oomph when it comes to our attacking style. So caution, yes, but we definitely need to be a bit more attacking, a bit more proactive in the game, not just passive. It feels like we're very passive in a lot of games, especially at home. So probably that's where I would say we need to majorly improve, is being a bit passive at home. This is going to be a tough game. We've got some really tough games coming up, and this is one of them. So as I say, I know that it ain't going to be easy. I know that we will probably be outclassed at some points, because though they have been up and down, they have still got some good players. I know their backline's a bit iffy, I think it is at the moment. But overall, I wouldn't say that they've got an iffy team when it comes to their midfield and their attack. I think their attack and midfield can be at times good, although their defence can be got at. So I think we need to just keep having shots outside the box. Keep just trying, man. Like, when we get into that box, get more players in there. Get, like, just, I don't know, like sometimes it just feels like we don't try enough new things. Just try something, you know, just try something. Don't just try the same thing over and over and over again. I think that we need to do more creativity when it comes to attacking, and I think that, like I say, that is where we really do fall short. And obviously having somebody, when we do that, to put it away. So I would definitely go with, like I say, that team. I think that team is sufficient enough. Let me know what your score prediction is. Let me know what your thoughts are about this game. I would love to hear it. And yeah, let's hope that we see a little bit of something at home. I think even just seeing a performance at home would get the fans up for it. And I think if we lost, say, 2-1, but we tried, we scored a goal, and we looked like we were attacking and getting these shots on target and actually working the goalkeeper, I don't think people would mind so much. I think it's the fact that we don't work goalkeepers. We just wait until we get a set piece, and we can't keep doing that because as Newcastle showed, we didn't get that many set pieces to try and do that with. So we need to try another way from open play and be a little bit more like I say, proactive with it, and not just go round in horseshoe sort of style. And then also, when we do get the opportunity, be quick, do it quickly. Like, we don't need to be slow. Why are we going slowly? Like, as soon as we get that attack on, then we need to go quick, get all the players up, you know. Just like I say, we need to do something. So I'm really hoping that Frank does come up with a plan. I'm hoping that the players are up for it, and I'm hoping that we do not get smashed by them lot, because I will definitely not be happy about it. So take very good care of yourselves. We'll speak again real soon.